Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the biggest sci-fi blockbusters. So today, we're explaining Tron Ares, the entire plot simply, plus some key details fans needs to know, like cast connections, Easter eggs, and what it means for the franchise. So 15 years after Sam Flynn's grid adventure, ENCOM, now run by CEO Eve Kim, and race against Dillinger Systems, which is led by Julian Dillinger, grandson of the original Tron villain. And both hunt Kevin Flynn's permanence code to let digital programs exist in the real world beyond 29 minutes before de-resolving. So Eve and her partner Seth Flores find the code at Flynn's old Alaska station, and using that, they materialized a digital orange tree that lasts infinitely. Meanwhile, Julian pitches Ares, a self-aware master control program soldier. Actually, he introduced Ares to investors as the ultimate weapon. And after coming to the real world, Ares notices real-world wonders, but senses Julian's disregard for his short lifespan. So to get the code, Julian sends Ares to hack ENCOM, sparking a grid chase where Ares downloads Eve's data and oddly saves an injured program, which specially hints at his emerging empathy. Then after finding Eve and seeing the living tree, Julian orders Ares to get the code. But cleverly, Eve flees and destroys her code drive during a wild light cycle pursuit by Ares and his deputy Athena, but with his plan B, Julian digitizes Eve into his grid for interrogation. After that, Julian orders Ares to extract the code from Eve's identity disk, which could kill her permanently. So to avoid her death, Ares defies orders and bargains with her for permanence in exchange for freedom. On the other side, Athena suspects betrayal and hunts them, but after exiting Dillinger Grid, they goes to the real world, and from there Ares goes to Flynn's original grid. Meanwhile, Julian orders Athena to capture Eve at any cost, but after chasing Eve and Ares and destroying a floor of ENCOM's building, she gets tricked by water sprinklers and de-resolved, because her 29-minute time was over. Then as Athena has destroyed the systems, Eve's team CTO Ajay Singh and assistant Aaron plans to use Athena's laser to hack and destroy the Dillinger Grid. But before that, Athena again came back to the world with her minions, and unfortunately, this time she kills Julian's mom Elizabeth, because Athena saw her as an obstacle. Then on Flynn's grid, a digital Kevin Flynn chats with Ares about true life, granting him permanence and beaming him to Flynn's arcade as a real human. But in the real world, Athena attacks the city with spaceship, and after fighting some missiles, fighter jets, and nearly destroying the city, she grabs Eve in a recognizer. And as Athena captures Eve, Ares intervenes, and in a street showdown he defeated her. Then at that exact moment, Ajay Singh and his companions destroys the Dillinger Grid with ENCOM's virus, which means that Athena gets de-resolved and she can't return anymore. After that, Ares and Eve talked about their future plans. But on the other side, Julian's mother died blaming him, and as authorities raids his laboratory, Julian digitizes himself on his own grid. And lastly, at the post-film, we see that ENCOM shares the code for good. And Ares postcards Eve about real life and seeking Sam and Cora. While in the Dillinger Grid, Julian merges with his grandpa's old program Sark on the wrecked grid, which actually teases sequel buzz. So Jared Leto shines as Ares and movie producer, bringing moral depth to the AI anti-hero. Greta Lee leads as Driven Eve Kim. Jeff Bridges returns as Flynn's digital echo, but unfortunately, there is no Sam or Cora physically, but the name are dropped. Well, Grid Visuals homage originals with industrial edge, like light cycles and recognizers return upgraded. So with PG-13 and a runtime of nearly 2 hours, this movie got mixed reviews, like praise for visuals and sound, but negative for plot familiarity. And that's why it underperformed in box office, mostly at $142 million versus nearly $220 million budget. So Tron Ares flips AI tropes, questioning what makes us human. And what do you think will we get Tron for? Drop your thoughts below.